to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble, and I'm here with your readings for August the 20th through August the 26th. And I do a little astrology. If you haven't been here before, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And what I do is I do a little astrological report for the week, if something interesting is going on, and then I go into the readings. So if you're new, as I said before, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here, and I really hope that you'll enjoy this channel and you'll keep coming back. And if you've been here before, guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for coming back again and again. And I want to thank my patrons on Patreon, and I mean, they are just wonderful, you know, supporting me in this work that I do. So thank you, patrons. And if you are interested in checking out my Patreon page, click on this link here. Now, this is a general reading, guys. So if you'd like a personal reading, you can click on this link here, and that will take you to my website where you can learn a little bit more about the readings that I offer. Excuse me. Now, what else? Oh, thank you so much for liking, commenting. You know, guys, I really love comments and feedback. It's how I interact with you guys. That's what feeds my soul. So, you know, please comment. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Now, the astrological report is so exciting this week. Well, first of all, ta-da! Mercury is going direct. Now, give it a few days if you're thinking about a large purchase like a car or something like that. Just give it a few days because it's just changed direction, so it's a little bit slow. So let it get some momentum going before you go all out. Now, what else? On the 23rd, the sun goes into Virgo. Well, Virgo is an earth sign, so it's all about grounding, it's about practicality, it's about organization, it's about the body too. This is about being healthy. It's about eating right, exercising, really healing your body, taking care of it. It's so funny because I was thinking about it this morning. It's about this time of year I think about exercising. Woe and behold. And I ran into my neighbor the other day and I said, let's start power walking. You know? And then I realized, you know, we're going into Virgo. This is what I do each year. So it's about getting in shape. It's about being healthy. It's about taking care of ourselves. And then on the 24th, let me just check let me put my glasses on. I don't want to, the 25th. Oh, right. On the 25th, we move into this beautiful grand trine in earth signs. Now, that's a technical term. What it is, it's 3 planets in the shape of a triangle. You know, they're relating to each other, and they're relating to each other in a really lovely, harmonious way. What this means actually is that this is a really good, it's almost like a magical energy that manifests things. So if we've really been working hard on something, this is when it starts to really manifest and pay off. Now, on the 26th, we have the full moon in Pisces, and that is just, look, Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, right? So it is kind of the end, the completion. It's like all the knowledge that's gained. It's almost going off into the ethereal. It's very spiritual, right? Kind of half here, half in another realm, if you will. And with the full moons are always about completions, right? They're always about endings and completions, getting ready to go into something new. So this in particular has this magical kind of energy, a really beautiful, what do I want to say? You know, spiritual, completion of something. So as I say, if you've been working hard on something, this is when it will be completed. Now, there is one thing that I must mention, and that is Venus is in a very challenging relationship with Pluto. Pluto is the furthest planet, right? The end again, right? And Pluto is about death and rebirth. So we could, so with Venus in this really challenging relationship with Pluto, something could come to the end. And Venus is about relationships, it's about love, it's about romance, it's about finance, right? So you could have some kind of financial issues, challenges coming up, but I think it's probably going to be about relationships. Now, this could mean that a relationship could come to an end, a completion. It could mature, and really, honestly, guys, this is a perfect time. And this is a really important time to actually step back and see where you have come from, what you've accomplished in life, and which direction you're going. It's a time to get your mind aligned with your heart to go forward. And it's about really organizing and getting all your ducks in a row so that you can move forward. As I said, this is a magical, incredible manifesting time. Make sure that you are manifesting what your heart is desiring to the fullest extent. Clear your mind and prepare. This is a wonderful time to lay the groundwork and the foundation, right? So without further ado, let's go to your cards, shall we? Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your reading for August the 20th through August the 26th. And the first card out for you is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is a card that, okay, so I don't know if you can see it. He's kind of got his eyes closed, and there's this huge cup, this gift coming from heaven, if you will, right? This is a gift coming from another realm. But he's not seeing it because he's got his eyes closed, because he's just in this, and he's got 3 cups as well next to him, right? But he's not seeing that. He's not seeing, this is a card of disappointment, a card of, like something didn't quite work out, or the way he wanted, or the way you want. Something may not have worked out the way you had wanted it to, the way you desired it to. But what you're not seeing, right, is that, and so you're kind of taken up with this disappointment, and you're really not seeing that it was a gift, and that this disappointment and this whatever happened that didn't seem to go your way is because there's something much better in the wings for you. So it's almost like you're not going to see the gift if you're in that energy of disappointment and regret kind of thing. So this is about accepting what happens. That old saying of God's rejection is God's protection. It wouldn't have worked out for you if it had gone the way you wanted it to. It wouldn't have been great. So it's almost like you have to remember, okay, well then look, that's not meant to be. Let me move on. Let me go in a different direction. Look, this is what you've got. You've got the Queen of Pentacles clarifying it. She likes opulence. She likes luxury. She's about manifesting wealth, right? And abundance. So what you're not seeing is this, whatever happened that didn't go your way is actually a really good thing, because now you can really get what you want. And there is a gift out there for you, but you're not seeing it. So the message in this card, right, this card in particular, is come out of that energy, let it go. You know, don't be up in your head about how things haven't gone the way you planned. Sometimes you have to allow things to unfold. Opportunities can come in different directions. So what you think would be really good for you would not maybe have turned out the way you wanted anyway. It wouldn't have been that incredible opportunity that you thought it was. It could be something that's, look, let me just mention this. A friend of mine got fired from this really great job, and he went into a tailspin of depression. And then, he couldn't get out of it. And then finally got out of it, and he went out and he got a job. And let me tell you, he is at the pinnacle of his career now. It has really paid out for him, it's really paid out for him. Him getting fired from that other job was the best thing that ever happened to him. So don't waste your energy, is what I'm saying, on regret, because there's something so much better out there for you. Now, the next card, darling, is the Devil. Here you are. No, the Devil is when you are putting too much emphasis on the material realm, it's about stepping back. It's about looking at what you've accomplished, where you've been, where are you going? What are you about? This is one of those things where you could really kind of overdo something. It's like an addiction, right? It can be, perhaps you're drinking a little too much, perhaps shopping. This can be definitely like, oh, let me fill that void with, things, right? That void can't be filled with things. This can be codependency, whatever it is for you, right? You're going to know where you're putting too much emphasis. This is about, be careful, come back down, bring in a practice, a spiritual practice, and really look around and say, God, what is important to me? My relationships are important, right? My relationships. What am I doing that is hurting that, perhaps, right? So when the Devil comes in, it's just saying, be careful not to overdo things, right? Temper everything. This is material, too much emphasis on the material realm. And that can lead to addictions. Look, this is a handsome devil, darling. It's attracting you, right? Cocktails are attractive, overeating, perhaps, overdoing anything that's overdoing. And you have the Ace of Wands clarifying this. I feel that I feel that you've got an opportunity here, and you don't want to ruin it, the opportunity by overdoing something. Perhaps this disappointment could lead you to overdoing something to get out of those feelings. It's just important to look at those feelings, accept any kind of change, and just say, okay, that's, something much better's out there for me. And don't try to fill that void or that hole with, something that could potentially be addictive. Now, the next card is the King of Wands. See, the King of Wands he's a brilliant leader, and he's very fun. He's lots of fun. He's gregarious. He's a wonderful leader when he is guided spiritually. So this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that you need to kind of put some kind of spiritual practice in play here. Or just, if you're not that way inclined, it's just kind of take a look at yourself and do the next right thing. It's about putting the higher good of everyone before you, right? That's what it is. It's about being led from an open heart and from a place of goodness. I can't think of anything else, right? Goodness comes to me. Now, clarifying it is that Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is known as the Green Knight. Now, he's the only knight really that's kind of stood still. He's not kind of, he really is, you know, he's loyal, he's courageous, he's there to protect and honor, and he's ready to spring into action. However, he is the kind of knight that's very thoughtful and very astute. He is going to survey the land. He's not going to just rush in and, you know, be impulsive or impetuous. He is about planning strategically his next move. So this is definitely about moving forward, but it is about moving forward strategically and cautiously. So what am I getting your overall reading, Capricorn, is that it's about focusing on spirituality. Yes, you must move forward. Be careful of, you know, turning to anything that's going to distract you. This, you know, the devil is a distraction, right? Because you have an opportunity at your doorstep right now. You have an opportunity to really have an there's an incredible opportunity that's going to improve your life tenfold. But remember, really plan your next move. Move forward, yes, but strategically and methodically. Keep doing the next step, but don't kind of get caught up in, you know, having fun and in being out there, and also don't get caught up in being disappointed as to why something didn't work out the way you wanted it to work out, because there's so much better out there for you, Capricorn. It's really exciting. Let go of what never worked for you and move forward strategically and methodically, because things are really going to pay off for you. Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, and comment. I love that comment and that interaction with you guys. And subscribe if you haven't already. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week. For a personal reading with Mary, go to www.liveinthesolution.com.